What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Detective Comics issue 949 review. So, Batman has continued, in my opinion, to be the strongest franchise in the DC Rebirth line. So, we've had things like Hal Jordan, we've had Green Lanterns, we've had Deathstroke, we've had Blue Beetle. All these things are obviously in the DC Rebirth line, of course, but I would argue that Detective Comics and, of course, Batman have continued to be the strongest comics, I think, personally. I was a bit worried when Scott Snyder moved on to All-Star Batman, which in itself is absolutely bloody superb. And it's cool seeing the new Robin, Duke Thomas, in that comic. But we're talking about Detective Comics. Now, Detective Comics has been a lot of fun. We've had our new team, this new version of the Bat family with like Clayface and all that kind of stuff involved. We've had the Night of the Monster Men. We have had a pair of new Superman level powered villains or heroes. It's just been a really, really good line. And at the heart of Detective Comics has actually been, well, it's been Cassandra Cain, who obviously is Batwoman, and it seems like we're getting a better origin story here for her, kind of. We're getting a story of how she came to start working with Batman and how her father was the one who kind of set her up and put her in control of this. It's actually to do with the whole colony storyline, which led, obviously, Red Robin to be taken by Oz. So we're getting a Batwoman kind of year one, sort of. Yeah, we're getting obviously Batwoman Rebirth in the middle of February, which is a very long time after, well, we've had Batwoman in Rebirth. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe they'll go into more depth, but I'm interested to see where this storyline will spin out into. Artwork is, of course, just amazing. And I think the cover art of Detective Comics is only second to the Marvel's Avengers, with Alex Ross doing the cover art there and also the art in the issue. So the storyline is fun. We've got some really gorgeous artwork in this issue, I must say. It's absolutely superb. The colouring is just great. But where are we going to go with this? Because obviously, this ex-member of the colony turning up looking like the Arkham Knight, he has really fucked it by using that. I think that looked like the Monster Knight gas grenade thing that we had from the Night of Monster Men. So we've got her looking like she's freed her father to help her take down this ex-second in command of the colony. So overall, a very, very good issue, and Detective Comics is proving to be pretty good. I would say Batman had took a bit of a slump with the whole Bane storyline. I like the style, etc. of it, but it kind of felt flat a bit, unfortunately. But that's it for this issue. So let's take a look at Justice League versus Suicide Squad. So Justice League versus Suicide Squad has ended, and that is it. That is all she wrote for this mini-series, which I kind of think that they sort of rushed the ending here with Eclipso. So it was a very, very good mini-series, very good big crossover event. I loved the fact that we had Killer Frost kind of open up to Superman of all people. Well, it kind of makes sense with the whole hope thing she was talking about. But I loved seeing the teams fight together and then team up. Now, obviously, we couldn't have everything, and with this series. We had the whole fight. There was a lot of fights early on, but I kind of think the whole actual, I'd say, mind control thing with Eclipso, and then we had the secondary squad or league be formed. And I feel that kind of actually went nowhere, but it will go somewhere. We're getting a new Justice League, and Batman seems to be setting up his own version of the Justice League Suicide Squad. So, yeah, interesting to see how that goes, and I'm excited to see Batman be a leader of a big rogue gallery of people. But we've got Maxwell Lord at the end here in custody of Amanda Waller, which is possibly, literally, the worst place he ever wanted to be. The whole thing with Justice League siding with Suicide Squad is something that he never saw happening, and is really what caused his downfall, because we had the most powerful superheroes in the Justice League siding with people who just didn't give a shit. So he did not expect that one bit, and that is what fucked his plan up massively. But now he is kind of hoping that he's going to join the Suicide Squad. But no, not at all. Amanda Waller has other plans for him. He's joining Task Force XI, which is 11. Now, Task Force X, we never really expected it to be anything, when it was just the X didn't mean anything, but seemingly it does. And there's more than one task force. So what is going to happen here? What is Task Force 11? We knew that this would set up the Watchmen storyline. So is this going to then lead in to maybe an incursion or something like that? Perhaps, maybe not. What's interesting as well is we're getting the actual, I would say, epilogue of all of Maxwell Lord's characters that he got together. We've got the Enchantress looking for Saturn Girl. So Saturn Girl is going to be key into finding out just what is happening. So I'm excited to see where that heads and where they're going to pick that up from. What storyline or what book will be the one that has that picking up? Would it be Titans when now they're in Manhattan? Who knows? But that's it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe as well. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.